Icon Audio Arts.
Kai Longfellow Stanshall. Does the Trouser Press Baby? The Lost Lockport Interviews. Written by Geoffrey Giuliano. Narrated by Geoffrey Giuliano. Copyright 2020. Icon Audio Arts.
Kai Longfellow is an American novelist, playwright, theatrical producer, director, and entrepreneur with dual citizenship in Britain. She is best known in the United States for her novel, The Secret Magdalene. This is the first of her works exploring the divine feminine. In England, she is likely best known as the widow of Vivian Stanshall, the late musician, lead singer of the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, songwriter, author, radio broadcaster, and great wit. The first of her novels to be published, China Blues in 1989 and Chasing Women 1993, are mysteries and thrillers. In April of 2013, the first of her Sam Russo mysteries was published, part of a noir series set in and around New York City in the late 1940s. The fourth of the Sam Russo mysteries was published in 2015, Walks Away Woman, about a neglected Arizona housewife walking out into the Sonorian desert to die, was published in December 2013. On January 26, 2018, Kai's memoir of her incredible husband, the illustrated Vivian Stanshall, A Fairy Tale of Grim Art, illustrated by Ben Wiki, was released. Now, Kai was born as baby Kelly on December 19, 1944, on Staten Island, New York, to Andrea Lorraine Kelly, who was barely 16 years old. The young mother finally named the child Pamela, and was then required by the government to put her baby in foster care while she worked at many jobs during the last of the war years. When the infant Pamela contracted pneumonia, she was removed from the foster home. The girl was taken in by a relative of her mother's father. Pamela was removed from this home when it was discovered this relative's husband was abusive. Pamela was never told about her biological father until she was 27, and then told only that he was a Native American, but never learned his name. Longfellow graduated from Redwood High School in Larkspur. In her junior and senior years, she attended only those classes that interested her and cut the others. Determined to become a writer, she spent time with painters, poets, and musicians in Sausalito, and discovered what remained of the Beat generation in North Beach. On June 21, 1963, at the age of 18, Longfellow gave birth to her first child, daughter Sydney Longfellow, who became a painter and photographer. In 1967, she moved with her daughter to New York City, where she worked briefly as a fashion model and then as a writer for Care. She moved to Montana, where she lived and worked for a year on a ranch on the Blackfeet Indian Reservation as a member of Vista. She sailed to Europe, living for a time in Nice and Paris. Back in New York City, Longfellow worked for the promoter Bill Graham in his Millard booking agency. In 1972, she met Robin G., the manager of the English folk rock band Fairport Convention, and moved with him to England. They were together for 5 years, and she became a British citizen. During this period, Longfellow wrote occasionally for English music magazines. In 1977, Kai flew back to England, where she met Vivian Stanshall, frontman for the Bonzo Dog Band. In 1977, they moved into a houseboat moored on the River Thames between Chertsey and Shepperton. On August 16, 1979, they had a daughter, Silky Longfellow Stanshall, named after a favorite racehorse from Longfellow's childhood. On September 9, 1981, they married in the registry office at Sunbury-on-Thames. Longfellow and Stanshall wrote radio plays.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?